So, you're getting ready to prepare the student laptop devices to use Secure Browser 7.2. There are actually 4 things that you'll need to do to a student device prior to starting a test session and using Secure Browser. 1. You'll turn off Mission Control. 2. You'll turn off trackpad gestures for Notification Center. 3. You're going to turn off iTunes Software Update. And then finally, you're going to quit out of all open applications, including those that are hidden. So let's start with turning off Mission Control. Now, keep in mind, each of these things should be checked on the day of testing, even if it was already done back when they did the practice tests. First thing we're going to do is go to the Apple menu up in the upper left corner of the screen, and we're going to select System Preferences. Now we're going to find the keyboard icon that is located on the second row and third icon in. We're going to click on the Shortcuts tab. And we want to make sure that Mission Control is what is selected on the left-hand window. And then we are going to uncheck the Mission Control checkbox up at the top on the right-hand window, as well as the Mission Control checkbox down where the drop-down arrow is located. By unchecking that box, the 3 that are below it will also be unselected or unchecked. Alright, so now we're going to move on to turning off the trackpad gestures for Notification Center, and we can do this by going to the Show All icon up at the top of our System Preferences window. And now we're finding the trackpad icon that's located just 2 icons to the right from the keyboard icon. I'm going to click that to select it. And to turn off notification gestures, we're going to make sure that we are under the More Gestures tab. And then we're going to uncheck the checkbox next to Notification Center. Okay, we are finished now with using System Preferences, so we can either close out of it by hitting the little red X in the window or going to System Preferences menu and quit System Preferences. So now our next item involves iTunes. So I'm going to turn iTunes on by clicking on it in the dock. And once it is open, I'm going to go to the iTunes menu in the upper left-hand corner of the screen and select Preferences. I want to find the Advanced icon, which is the furthest to the right in the General Preferences window. Looks like a gear. I'm going to click that. And the very last item in the menu here, it says Check for new software updates automatically. I'm going to uncheck that, because while you're running Secure Browser, the last thing you want to have happen is for iTunes to suddenly decide it's going to look for new software. And we're going to click OK. Now our final thing that we have to do is to quit out of all applications. So I'm going to get started right now with iTunes, and I'm going to quit out of that. Now that I've quit out of iTunes, I need to quit out of my other applications that are currently running. So I'm going to go up to that Apple menu once again, and I'm going to select Force Quit. This gives me a window showing all of the different applications that I have running right now. And so I'm going to click on my calendar and click Force Quit and Force Quit again. And then I'm going to continue that pattern of clicking on the application name and clicking Force Quit twice in order to quit out of these running applications. I obviously cannot quit this ScreenFlow because that's how I am recording this. Now, once you have everything except for Finder quit out of, because you don't want to quit the Finder, you still might have some applications running. And the way that you look for these is up in your menu bar up at the top of the screen. So I have an application called Day 1 that is currently running. And so I'm going to use 2 fingers to click on that and then select Quit Day 1. The next thing I have is called Bar Tunes, which allows me to control my iTunes from my menu bar. So I'm going to just click and drag down that menu to quit. And I also have my Google Drive is currently running. So I'm going to click on it and then click on these three little dots here for settings and then select Quit Google Drive. You basically want to have every icon to the left of your AirPlay icon to be gone. Okay. Once again, this is what I'm using to record my screen right now. And so that involves the four things that you need to do to prepare a student laptop device to use the secure browser.